band for 6 or 7 years, then you're going to develop your ideas. I think it's as simple as that. If you continue writing songs or making albums, then each one will be different. I think it's kind of harder to make 3 identical records. I think it's a bit strange when people do that. Almost shows a lack of imagination. If you do anything new and you learn something from it, then anything you learn is going to be useful. It's all about keeping ourselves interested, I guess. Songs often, they take on slightly different forms when we play them live, and parts get added and things like that. So I think every time a new tour happens, things change a little bit, and every place we play, the audience is so different. I think sometimes people really listen and stand still and whatever, and sometimes. They sing along to every melody. I think it's interesting to see different reactions. I don't know, I didn't really expect it. There's people of all ages come to our gigs, which is a cool thing. The range of people that say the G Samaritan or whatever, it's quite small, it's still quite a niche thing. It's like it's not like there's loads of people around that are all into it, whatever. In the context of the rest of the country. As a result, all these people kind of meet each other, you end up meeting all these people that are into similar bands and sounds and stuff that you are. And Douglas, I guess, likes a lot of the same films and records and stuff that we do, and you just end up hanging out with these people and getting to know them. Same reason that we met Jeff from Portishead or Chris Cunningham or whoever. It's just from sharing opinions and tastes. It's quite interesting because I never thought about it like that until I was in a band. I thought it was sort of a closed-off world, but if anything, it's the opposite. You've spent so long away from the studio that it's it's exciting to do it, and then you have that enthusiasm, and then like with the last record, we came back in the studio after a long time, and we wrote Still Life on that first day, and then the time before was 3 decades, I think, and that's just the way it works, because it's it's fun and you haven't done it for so long. The time that I thought we went out on stage and it really felt like a really huge show was at the Brixton Academy recently, when it's a place I used to go to watch bands when I was a kid, so it was sort of special to headline there, I think. The way people look is important to them, it's for a lot of reasons and in a lot of ways. It's not a case of like trying to be someone else. It's more just a reflection of your personality. Just like all these all the things you like, all the music you make, or the food you eat, or whatever. It's all just like tied in by the same thing. Personality is the most important thing about the band. It's what everything. That's what we aim to do, I guess, just to get across as much of our personality as a band as possible. I mean, we're not the biggest band in Chile, so what's enjoyable about playing our music is that you can transmit and communicate it to people in an arena or in a very small club show, and it's just all a different game. You know, it's all kind of different things that you learn and ways of dealing with it. But I mean, you know, we're lucky that we get to play to people all over the world. So you know, that's, yeah, it's great.